Hey guys, it's Robert with Levi. I'm Levi. So today is our first relationships video on YouTube. Subject, marriage, the big M, right? So we have our guys that either don't want to be married or they want to be married and they don't know if it's going to be too much work, so they're scared. You have your women who don't understand these guys that either don't want to be married or don't want to be committed. It's a mess, right? So my opinion. I know I'm a guy, so it's going to be a guy opinion, and we're comparing it to the NFL because it's kind of going to break it down for everybody, men and women. Hear me out. So, from the beginning of a relationship, you meet a person and you date them. So, it's tryouts. You date this person, it's not working. You date another person, that's not working either. This person's too big, this person's too small, this person's too nerdy, this person totally doesn't get me. Wait a minute, who is this? Guy or girl that is just amazing. And I love the way it makes me feel. It gives me chills. Pause. Football time. I want to be a running back. I'm not good at being a running back. I want to be a receiver. I'm not tall enough for a receiver. I want to be a quarterback, defensive end, safety, corner, whatever, lineman. Keep playing those roles until I find my special one. Well, I found my position. I am a free safety. Oh, who knew, right? So now I've got my position. Now it's time to work on it. Back to relationships. You found that guy or you found that girl. Now it's time to have a good time. Enjoy the time. Enjoy the game. It doesn't have to be about marriage or commitment all off top. You just found somebody that you really like and it makes you feel amazing inside. Infatuation between 30 and 90 days is how it usually lasts before it goes to that next level. So you're holding hands, you're kissing, you're touching, you have sex, everything's great. You go out to eat, you go to the movies, you guys meet each other's friends, and then you start to think, you know what? I think this relationship can last a while. Back to football. Free safety moving. You're doing everything right. You're fast. You jump high. Your interceptions are on point. You're just that guy, and everybody loves seeing you in that uniform, making plays, even turning around and making the touchdown from the defensive side. So you're thinking, hey, this might be something I can do forever, right? The coaches see it in you, your family sees it in you. Now you just have to keep working at your skill, keep loving the game because you're almost like a natural. Or even if you're not a natural, you've gotten so good at it that all you have to do is keep working and crafting your skill to be good. Back to relationships. You're doing all this lovey-dovey stuff, and then next thing you know, the L word pops out. I love you. I love her too, or I love him too. Next thing you know, expectations kind of change because now you feel for this person like you've never felt for this person before. Everybody else gets blocked out. You start pushing away your side chicks. She stops texting the other guys that have been trying to court her. It's about y'all. It's, you and her against the world, or him and him, or her and her, whatever. Everybody, your significant other against the world, right? So y'all are in this together and y'all are working on something better. Now this girlfriend and boyfriend thing has really become an actual commitment. It's like, okay, we are in a monogamous boyfriend and girlfriend situation. We're not just boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. This is for real now. Like, you are my woman, I am your man type stuff. Or you are my man, I'm your man, you're my, you know what I mean. You are my significant other. You are my partner. Same thing in football. Next thing you know, the game's so good, you get a scholarship. Or you decide you want to take this over to college lane. So you either redshirting or you're already in the game, you got your scholarship, or you got the word of the coach. So you're hot. You feeling it, you loving this, you thinking you could take this all the way. So what does a coach want you to do? Train, work out, build your stamina. build your vertical, build your strength, you know, make good grades in school so you can play, all that. So you are expected to be way better than you were in high school. This isn't high school level varsity football anymore. This is college level now. This is where the big dogs, D1, D2, it doesn't matter. You get up there and you have to shine on a constant because now you're thinking, you know what? I can be the man in football. So go back to relationships. You're just feeling it. And then one day it pops into your head. How long have we been together? Can I live without this person? Is this something I can do for the rest of my life? Can I be tied down to this person for the rest of my life? You don't know. You're kind of scared. You don't know if you should start picking another, person. You start looking around. You start talking to your family, your mom, your dad, people that are in relationships. Letting all this stuff cloud your head, cloud your thoughts until you think, you know what? Either I can or I can't be in this relationship for the rest of my life. So that's where marriage comes into play. Back to football. Yo, I'm the man right now. I can either try to take this all the way and go pro, or I can start focusing on my major in college and become, a scientist or a teacher, or, I'm in the ROTC program, so maybe I want to be in the military or whatever you want to do, you have other options. Or do I want to stick with this that I've been working with so long and take the risk of becoming pro? Let's say you do, because this is where everything changes. Let's say you do, because if you don't, then you don't. You have your chances. And same thing with relationships. If you don't, then don't. That's where it's time to end the relationship and you just start with somebody else. Or if y'all have that mutual understanding where, hey, we neither one of us want to get married, don't get married. Just love each other forever, have kids, and be spiritually married. You don't have to be married by law. But if you're a person that wants to be married by law and the other person's not, it's time to break it off because it's not going to work. NFL time. You want to be in the NFL. Let's go. It's gung ho. So now you've set your mind to becoming a pro football player. You tell the coaches, you got your agent. It's big time now. Back to relationships. You want this person. You want your significant other. So you go for it. Will you be my wife or will you be my husband? Because I do know women that have proposed to men, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or significant others, you know what I mean. So will you marry me? Yes. Oh crap, fiancés, this is the big time, big time. So now you have to start getting ready for the marriage life because you're really on some grown up stuff now. Houses, apartments together, dual citizenship type stuff, which dual citizenship is when you're in another country and living somewhere else and you can do both, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, dual money, dual bills, all that stuff. I'm getting a little tied up, but that's where all the work comes in. Now expectations have been, pushed to a new level. Go back to football. You're at your junior, senior year. Next thing you know, it's draft time. You have to pick a team. Oh, okay. Boom. You pick the Raiders because I'm an Oakland Raiders diehard. You pick the Raiders. You get selected. Oh, now I'm on the Raiders team. Oh my gosh. As a free safety, I'm snatching balls left and right. I'm making money. Everything's great. I'm about to buy me a house. But here come the negatives. Here comes the bills. Here comes those family members that have never seen you a day in your life, but now they want something from you. Here comes all the negativity. Here comes the groupies. Here comes all these allegations from social media. Here comes all this other crap that you didn't remember or you didn't realize came with being a professional in football because you just want to play football. Back to being married. So next thing you know, dun 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 dun, you're married now. And everything's fantastic. You thinking that the world just can't get any better. You got, your wife, she might be pregnant, and then here comes the homewreckers. Here comes all the naysayers. Here comes her little ex-boyfriends and shit trying to tell her, you're a beautiful bride. I wish you were mine, yada, yada, yada. Here comes people wanting stuff from you because now you're both making money from both different sides. Here comes, a child. Here comes all this other stuff that comes with being married. It's a different level. You're playing in the pros in the NFL. You need to exceed what you were in the college levels. Different stuff comes with being in the pros. Money, different kind of objects and shit, all of that. Same thing with marriage. Different things come with being married. Family, time, money, different kind of objects and stuff, all of that. It's the same thing. But you love the game. You love football. It makes you feel like no other. And all you want to do is play football. This is not work to me. But I definitely have to work to make sure that I am the greatest at what I do. Marriage. You just want to be married to that person. You just want to be in love with that person, in love with the kids that you've created and the life that you've created. This is not work. But you definitely have to work to be the best husband, wife, father, mother that you can be at all times. It will always be something you have to work for, but it should never feel like work. If it does feel like work, it's time to sit back, reevaluate your life, and go back at it again. Same thing with the NFL. When the superstardom starts getting to you and it starts feeling like work and the money feels like, everything gets in the way, it's time to sit back and realize why you're there. Are you there for the game? Are you there for the things that come with the game? Are you there for your wife and for your children, or for your husband and for your children? Or if you don't have any kids, just for your significant other? Or are you there for everything else? Because that's when it becomes work. I know I said a lot. It's been a long time. I hope you listen to the whole thing because I think it kind of makes sense. Like, subscribe, comment to let me know if it made sense, if it was too long, if I should have chopped it up and maybe did some other things with it. This is incredibly raw. I'm not editing anything out. So, yeah, subscribe. This is Raw Words with Levi. If you ever want to talk to me one-on-one, my email is in the description below. Talk to you guys later. Side note, I know that the NFL teams pick you. It's not like college. I know there's a difference. It just came out like that. So I don't want to hear nobody badgering me about that. All right? Talk to you guys later.